Hello everyone and welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Binkabi and this will be my third Magic Origins draft. Yeah, when your grandparents, or rather my parents, have my son for the weekend, that means more Magic. Okay, so we got this Mage Ring stuff. I am not completely certain about this guy. He is kind of expensive, requires you to tap out. I just don't think he's that good. On the other hand, we have the Sky Snare Spider, which is 1 mana cheaper, has reach and vigilance. That's pretty nice. We also have a Lightning Javelin, and I haven't been in red, so that might be a thing. We have 3 really good green cards, so could be a good place to ship the signal. This of course keeps us open, but I don't really like that. I'm gonna start off with Lightning Javelin and see if we can do something different this time. Okay, 2 bad red cards. Okay, good start. Yeah, that's the elf man. Could go elves. Probably not though. Uh, is it possible to make those like... that doesn't work. I'm gonna make them bigger, I think. Because there's always one card hiding in the low row, and Torpon Freeblade is by far the best card in this pack, hands down. It's not even a competition. So we're gonna take that. See where that leads us. Hopefully to red-white aggro. That could be a thing. 2 good green cards yet again. Not too surprising since green is so deep. We get basically nothing here. We get a prickle boar, which I think I might take. I mean, Smash the Smithereens is good, but you can pick one up later. Heavy Infantry is worse than Prickle Boar, I think, and Kythion's Tactics. Not sure about that. On the other hand, this is not very good. Maybe we should take a green card. Maybe we should just take the Mauler, he's really good. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. Hedging a bit. Hedging 1 pick. Okay, this is a stacked pack on the other hand. We have Yesian Thief, one of my favorite cards from the set. It's really, really good. We have the sort of Overrun, but it's not really Overrun, it's more like Plague Wind. And we have a solid 3-drop and another Torpon Freeblade, and that will be my pick. We already have one. White seems kind of open, which is surprisingly, and yeah, I think that's good. Charging Griffin, not really what I want. On the other hand, we have this dude, which is really solid for a common. It's easy to get him through. So that will be my pick here, and we will start to shy away from green. Really? 6th pick, Gearcrafter. He should be named Gearcrafter, I think, but okay. I think that's my pick over Suppression Bonds. It's a good one, but this is one of the best creatures you can have. And I'm really enjoying the start right now, so pick that up. And here we get nothing and a Boggart Brute, so kinda easy pick there. I think it's the best card as well. The Knight is really solid, of course, but 2 colors making it a bit harder. I mean, every game on the play where you have a Torpon Freeblade, you just win. It's a bold statement, but that's basically how good it is. If you connect once, they can't block it and they can't raise it. What else do you need? So what are we looking to pick up? Some burn spells would be sweet. Wouldn't mind one of the hasty 4-drops. So it's this row that is dragging the Captain, Sniper, in Metro, Mana Productions. Pick faster. It's not good entertainment value when the video stops like this. But it's better now than it was before. Then you could be sitting like 2 minutes after you have picked a card and I'm not sure how that's possible, but okay, 555. Come on. Rock's Mauler is very solid. I mean, I don't think we gave up anything by taking it, like a filler card, but look at this start. We have the best 2-drops ever, one burn spell, a couple of premium 3-drops. What else could we possibly need? I think I will take the Totem Guide here over the Prickle Boar. It's not as aggressive, but it can fetch up good enchantments, and it's just a more solid card overall. I think I will take it. Not certain I will run it because it costs 5 and I don't want that many 5 or 6 drops, but I mean, playing him, getting a suppression bonds, and then untap playing suppression bonds, it's not a horrible place to be. Bogart Brute. It's a very good one. It's a very, very good one. I think it doesn't feel like this is a core set because there is not that many reprints, and even though there are a couple of reprints, they're like from other sets, not just core sets. Oh, we get a cleric. I'll take a cleric. 2-drops are actually pretty valuable in Magic Origins, I've found. I mean, you could get away with like 3 if you're a slower deck, but then you need to have something else. I mean, a Celestial Flare or a removal of some sort. If you're like on the draw and you're facing down a Torban Freeblade and you don't have a 2-drop, so this connects and then they play like an Acroan Sergeant and you get to play a 2/2 or something. That's not gonna work out. Now I think Act of Treason is justified. Overall, it seems pretty nice to be able to break their blockers. Don't think this is good. I mean, we have one token generator so far. If you go like 2-drop, Gear Crafter, Tactics, that's decent. And it's also double white. I think I will take it though over another 5-drop. Not because I think it's that much better. It's because I think we will be able to get more 5-drops if we want them. Okay. Solid start. Of course it dropped off a bit after the first 6 picks, but really, I mean, Totem God Heartbeast is very solid to get like 8th or whatever. And we also get a Cleric. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's a 2/2 with upside, and if you have more 2/2s, then it gets better. Is this actually one of the good equipments? It is. Well, that's a shame, because I think we will have to take that. The cost is pretty low and the effect is pretty borderline, but being able to every turn search up a basic is actually fantastic, because you get to thin your deck, and that's good. Otherwise, it's clearly Stalwart Haven, I think. It's a super solid creature for 3 mana, and it dominates the skies, which is important, which we currently can't do. Another Jessian Thief, noted, they're very good too. And Thralling Victor is serviceable, for sure. I mean, if you can go like 2-drop, 3-drop, play him, and then Act of Treason something the turn after that, that's really good. Dragonfather also decent, but Sword of the Animist is my pick here. Okay, here it dropped off pretty significantly. We have Wild Instincts, which is really good. 2 decent creatures in multicolors. And Celestial Flare and Charging Griffin. I don't really like Celestial Flare in an aggressive deck, but on the other hand, I don't like Charging Griffin in this deck either, I don't think. Maybe we like it more than Celestial Flare. Yeah, I think so. It's not often I give up removal for creatures, but I think that's fine. Oh no, an Eye of Blight Massacre. Okay, so we get Priest, Cold Brute, Knight or Fiery Impulse, and I think this is clearly an Impulse. It will help us a lot. So let's see, let's remove Tactics, let's remove Active Treason, let's make another pile here. And the rest is pretty good. Ooh, that's a really good one, but we have another Free Blade. How many Free Blade is... I mean, this is basically a 1-1 with Exalted, but it's worse on the first turn or whatever, but it's a lot better later. Is it better than a third Torpon Free? I mean, those guys are so good. But I think I will actually pick this over it. I think it's close though, but we already have two. We don't have any 1-drops. I think that's pretty good to have, so... Oh, really? White is wide open. But this is a fantastic card as well. I mean, a big, fat, juicy flyer. It will be hard to turn that down, but we could have 4 of those. But I think I want to take this. It's actually a good 5-drop. And as I said, we already have 4 good 2-drops. Or I mean, at least we have 4 2-drops, I should say. Sword of the Animist seems great too. Like you just land it on turn 4 and equip it on like a Thopter token and go to town. It's not that much that can stop a Thopter token that it gets +1/+1. It's like Scrapskin Drake and nothing else. Not on turn 3-4. It's pretty good. Stalwart Haven will also do it, I guess. Patron of the Valiant. You should see this as a 4/4 flyer for 5 and nothing else. I don't think we have any counter stuff going on. I guess we have... yeah, okay, we have Renowned. Yeah, that could also be devastating. Okay, we have a Fury, which is decent, a Tapper, which I don't really like, and a Skyraker Giant, which I kinda like. It's big and it has reach, which is good. I don't really like the jailers. I think they're too expensive. So come over to me. Wow. I mean, the Sergeant is good. It's really good, but I just want more Free Blades. Oh, and here we get a Tactician. Sign me up. Another good 3-drop, but maybe I should actually take the 3-drop. The Tactician is good though, but we already have a couple of 4s and 5s. I guess at this point we're probably not playing the Totem Guide. Bogart Brute. It's more aggressive for sure. Nah, I think I will take this, but now I don't need more 4-drops. Like ever. It's decent. I think I like it more than Dragon Fodder. Yeah. And we got Celestial Flare back, okay. And we get a Cobble Brute, which I will at least pick. Take an Ox. I don't care if you play any of those cards, really. Please do. Yeah, I think this is looking good. I mean, we're probably not playing the Cobble Brute. We don't really need more 4-drops now. Chief of the Foundry is not really what you want to be doing, but I mean, if we can pick up 1 more Gear Crafter and like 1 more Thopter generator, it has a pretty neat ability. And the Totem Guide is probably not getting played right now. We have a grand total of 0 auras. Gonna move it to the board. So how many non-creatures do we have? We have a Fiery Impulse. I can take that. A Fiery Impulse, Celestial Flare and Equipment, and a Lightning Javelin. We could use like 1 or 2 more burn spells if possible. There's an Erebos' Titan. I wonder if that's worth anything. Other than that, we have a suppression bonds if we want more removal, but gear crafter. This is hard. Suppression bonds is good, but I don't think we will need it. Erebos' Titan seems to go for like 5 tickets. I think I can pass on that. I think Gearcrafter is where I want to be. Yeah, I mean Suppression Bond is fine, it's good, but I think it's okay. Ooh, we get a Seismic Elemental. That's a perfect 5-drop. Yeah, that's really good. What else? We got Unholy Hunger, Wild Instincts, Aeronauts, another Pilgrim. Yeah, I'll just take that. Now we're looking really good up here as well. What do we get? A 6-drop that we don't really need. No. I think it's just a Brute here, pretty clearly. Yeah. Wow, this deck looks really good. I like it a lot. We could still use like one burn spell, but it's not likely that we will get one. But one more burn spell would be really good. And I guess more free blades. If you connect with one, that's good. Then you can follow it up with something else and just devastate. And then you get the Tactician to just push everything through again. Yeah, that's good. Look at him. He knows exactly where to strike. Okay. Oh, a Glory Chaser. Cool. There's a Leaf Glider I wanted. Like 5 drafts ago. No, but 2 drafts ago. I don't think I want another Celestial Flare. This one is not very good unless it's turn 1 exactly. Guess you also have Active Trees, and I can bring it in now, I think. Because I could take another one. I could take another Celestial Flare. Goblin Glory Chaser. It just seems like on turn 1 it's good. On turn anything but 1 it's not good at all. I just don't think that's where you want to be. This one is good on every turn. More or less. Okay, what do we get? We get the Grasp. That could be good. And we get another Brute, which is still fine, and a Magmatic Insight. So what are we cutting here when we start to take those? We could cut one Celestial Flare, I think. Yeah, I guess we take that and try it out. It seems serviceable. Willbreaker. And a Swift Reckoning. That's it. I guess they won't be attacking us very often. Could take another Tactician. Then we're probably cutting like the Charging Griffin. Nah, probably the Giant. We already have. This doesn't help us push through. Yeah, I don't think that's what we want to be doing. To target creature. That's not very good. I guess now we take a Channeler's Fury, but I think I'm gonna start it in the board. It clears Thopters and stuff, which is good, but I'm not sure about that. So now we can take a Grasp. It seems like it could be good. I don't really want Mighty Leap. It's good to trigger the renowned creatures, I suppose, but this is too expensive. I could take Evolving Wilds. What would I cut for the Grasp? Like Subterranean Scout? Probably not. No, I just don't think I would cut anything and take Evolving Wilds that I know I will play. So we got Enthralling Victor. We also get Angel's Tomb, which is good. think I'd rather have Enthralling Victor. They'll probably board it in. Do you want Arcane? No. Let's just take the Victor. Here we get another Scout if we want it. Or a Maturing Bully. I don't think we want any of those. Guess we take the Bully. It's better against certain decks. Here we'll take a Smash, good to have one. Well, if Active Treasons are good against someone, they will be very good. Yeah, you can get Owls, that's fine. Oh, another Smash. Okay. Pretty sick deck here. I think we still want to run 17 lands though. It's so important for us to hit our first 3. But I think we can get away with playing Evolving Wilds. So yeah, this is the classic curve out beat down deck. We got 2 Tacticians and 1 Seismic Elemental to break through. And then we can finish off with like Active Treason or Lightning Javelin or something like that. This seems like the typical card that we used to have Defender. But it does not. Shannon's Fury is a good sideboard card, this is a good card. But we don't need it, this is also good. Sounds good. Sideboard material, also good against certain decks. This one could also be brought in if we want it. I don't think we need it here though. We have a Celestial Flare left over. Because I don't think we want to play any of those in the main. I've just not been that impressed with Celestial Flare. So we've got a lot of creatures, and our cards down here is made to break ranks or draw more cards. Like Flood Insurance, and break. Yeah, that seems worth it. Good creatures. It's this one that's a bit weird. We could cut it for something else. If we want like the Victor or the Scarlet Giant, I guess. It works with 2 Thopter tokens and that's it. That might be a better option actually. So we could cut this and bring in like... I think I like the Victor more. It's easier to cast as well. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, let's see. We have an Evolving Wilds. What do you say, like 9-8? Yeah, I think 8-8. Actually, let's go 9-7. We do need multi-red at some point, but it's only 1 card. Other than that, we don't need it until turn 3, basically. It's a lot more important to have white. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll bring you the first match as soon as it's up.